Good morning. It's, what is it? June 4th. Beautiful day outside. This will be a real quick video, okay? So I have posted two big long worksheets, adding and subtracting fractions, okay? So we're gonna take those up on the Google Meet tomorrow. I've switched it, 9 o'clock for 8-2, 9:30 for 8-3. So 8-3 you get to sleep in half hour extra. Make sure you make that meet, okay? So real quick, we want to look at these questions right here, okay? So let's do this one. So we have 3/7 plus 1/4. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to find a common denominator, okay? So multiples of 7 are 7, 14, 21, 28, 4, 12, 16, 20, 24. We have to think about 28. 28 is going to work, right? So for this kind of case, especially when we see a 7, a prime number like that, and we're trying to find a common denominator, we can multiply the two together. So we're going to go 28, and that's how we get 7 times 4. Okay, so our common denominator is going to be 28. What do we need to do to the 7 to get to 28? We got times by 4. Whatever we do here, we're going to do on the top. So 3 times 4 is going to give us 12. 4, how do we get 28 with 4? Well, we go times 7. And then we go, whatever we do to the bottom, we're going to do to the top. So 1 times 7 is 7. Okay? Make sure we have our sign. 12 plus 7 is 19. This is 19/28 is the answer here. Okay? So this fraction is fine. We don't need to do anything more with it. It's simplified into its simplest form. Okay? So 19/28. Whoops, can't see. 19/28. Okay? There you go. All right, let's come down to this one. So we have 1/2 plus 2/7. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing again. All right? So we're going to have 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, that's going to be the lowest common factor for both. So here, lowest common denominator. Put our sign in. What do we have to do to 2 to get to 14? We're going to go times 7. Okay, and then 1 times 7. That's going to be 7. So what do we do with the 7 to get to 14? We go times 2. Whatever we do to the bottom, we're going to do to the top. 2 times 2 is 4. Now we have a common denominator. We can solve this quite easily. We're going to go 7 plus 4 is 11. This is simplified to its simplest form. It's 11/14 is the answer. Okay? So we've got the one step of coming up with the lowest common factor, lowest common denominator, and then doing the simple operation, which is addition, and then getting our answer. Here we have a subtraction question. Now 8 and 6, if we multiply them together, we're going to get a bigger number, but that's not the lowest common denominator, lowest common factor between the two of them. So if I just did this, if I just did like a real simple chart, okay, so 8, 16, 24, 6 is 6, 12, 18, 24. Oh, got a match. Remember, back down to factoring. Okay, so the fourth multiple of 6, 24, and then the third one is 24 of 8. So we're going to have a common denominator, which is 24. Okay, so we want to find that lowest common factor. All right, so 24. Let's put that in here. Okay, it's subtraction. Okay, so what do we do to 8 to get to 24? We have to times by 3. Okay, so 8 times 3 is 24. Whatever we do to the bottom, we're going to do to the top. So now 5 times 3 is going to be 15. Okay, 6. So what do we have to do to the 6 to get to 24? I think we have to multiply by 4. And then whatever we do to the bottom, we do to the top. Okay, so we've got 1 times 4. Okay, that's going to give us 4. Now 15 minus 4 11 24ths. Okay, now we just want to make sure that this is correct. And I believe we are correct. So make sure you have the operation. Make sure you find out the lowest common denominator by just doing some simple factoring. Okay, a good strategy to use if you see a prime in the denominator for one of the questions is just to multiply the two denominators together, and then you'll get the common denominator. Other times, look for common factors, lowest common factor. Okay, so those were just the solution take-ups for or from yesterday. Short video. That's all we're doing. Okay. Today, you've got 30 questions. You got, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, you got 15 adding fractions, 15 subtracting fractions. Okay, we'll take those up tomorrow. Then on Monday, we'll look at mixed numbers, and then we'll start to look at fractions in, mixed numbers, improper fractions. We touched on it briefly before, but just how you deal with those, all right? If you have a fraction that looks a little bit different, then we'll look at word problems, and then we're done with fractions, okay, in terms of what we're going to do through distance learning. Okay, have a great day, guys. Email me with any questions to get the patterning assignments in. I'm still getting the marks out for rotations, and hopefully look to patterning to get some of that stuff back this weekend. Okay, have a great one, and I will see you all or hear you all tomorrow morning. Okay, see ya.